Welcome in, Rhino Nation. Happy Saturday. Lots of football for you today. Let's freaking go. Calgary Stampeders taking on the Hamilton Tigercats. Rocking my Stamps hat. I don't have the hoodie on because it's too hot. I had the AC too low and I'm trying to save a little energy, so I kicked it up a few degrees to, help with this energy stuff, because the energy service is like, come on, save money, and help the world, help the environment. So I kicked it up a few degrees and now I'm sweating. So don't want to wear the hoodie with trying to save the world and all, You know me, the Rhino, saving the world 1 degree at a time because of the thermostat, Welcome in, Giants fan, Bob Cameron, Ricky DeLay, like number Steve McNeil on the vertical side. The Stampeders are 4.5-point favorites on the road since they're out there in Hamilton. I like the Stamps. Still no interceptions for Vernon Adams. The Ticats with no Bo Levi Mitchell. Rocking Trey Ford or Dolagala. It doesn't matter who that is. That's not good for the Ticats. So, I'm going Calgary on the road. That is me. And I might have a little biased opinion, but whatever. How hot is it in Denver? 88 degrees on my computer. Is that, I have to put my computer outside to be able to find out the temperature outside, though. Right? That's how that works? Yeah. Welcome in, Dr. DeLay. I am outside Denver, but pretty close to Denver. I'm close to all the stadiums. 15 minutes from one and then 20 minutes from the other two, because they're like right next to each other. But pretty nice. But welcome in, people. I hate the summer. It'll be nice to be back to work in the nice cool air. Well, it's nice in my apartment too, but not at the moment, because I kicked it up like 2 or 3 degrees or something. Yeah, 3 degrees. It's the worst. I'm dying right now. I'm dying! First world problems, You guys know. Welcome in, DJ. Wanna be wealthy. Wanna be wealthy. Let's go. Doubleheader today with a little hour gap in between where I'll have some dinner and relax for a few minutes. But we are streaming on the vertical side, horizontal side of YouTube. We are on the purple side and the green side and double green side. If you guys know what apps those are, you guys know. You guys know. And if you want to get into fantasy football, I have my fantasy football league right there. Bam. I'll drop it in both sides. But we got 10 teams out of 16 so far. But we're going to go 3 leagues deep like the last year. At least 2 leagues deep. But yeah. Let's go Colts. That's right, Becker. Let's go. Few weeks away. Actually, a little over a week for preseason. But the 13th starts the first football Sunday, NFL Sunday. So I got that Colts-Ravens stream up there ready to go. That's what I should do tomorrow morning. I'll probably get to putting up the Wednesday stream and the Thursday stream for football, the first week of the NFL. Since I turned mine up, you'll turn yours down to make up for the difference. That's not right. I'm going to go turn it down now. I'm going to go turn it back down. Ricky Pearsall, Debo, I don't care about the Niners. It is. It's hot in here. That 3 degrees makes a difference. I will survive. We'll see how it goes. I mean, maybe I am drinking hot coffee, so maybe that's adding to it. So once I finish this and get straight up to the water, we'll be in good shape. But let's go, Stamps. Let's get them to 500, people. Let's get them up to 500, and they'll be kicking off in about 3 minutes. I have the stats ready once they're ready, but they like to take their sweet time. The Stampeders 3-4, and so are the Ticats. Somebody's going to 500, and somebody's going to the bottom towards the Red Blacks, and that is nowhere you want to be. Definitely don't want to be in that direction. The Red Blacks are pretty horrendous. Pretty bad. All right. The Colts were interested in Debo. Yes, they were. But it seems like they're going to be going with Keenan Allen, or they're just being complete ridiculous. Ballard's got to go. Unless he's got some other trick up his sleeve with a trade, I don't know what's happening. I'm losing my mind. Training camp has started. We're, day 3 of training camp, supposedly, somewhere around there. And you have Alec Pierce out, and you're rocking Westbrook Akine, Joshua Downs, and Ashton Doolin as your top 3 guys. And that makes no sense. That makes 0 sense. But Bob just getting me worked up. Let's talk about the Stampeders. Let's talk about the Ticats. Let's get a big Calgary win here. And I ordered a little backdrop for behind this. Since you can see through there with the white, we're going to get a backdrop behind that to try to make it pop. And I forgot to look for the lights. My sister's going to help me with the lighting, flashy lights. It's out there at Hamilton Stadium. Hamilton, let's go. Well, not them, but let's go Stamps. But it definitely looks a little bit brighter with the lamps I have here. They don't look super powerful, but it is giving it a nice lighting from difference from my other section. Just got done watching some lacrosse. Hey-o. Ricky Pearsall's out for the year. I didn't hear. Oh, is he out for the year? No way. I heard that he got hurt. I didn't think it was for the whole year. But it's just about kickoff time. Cue the music! Wooden set to return. Ticats getting the ball first. Ticats in the whites. They're rocking the whites with the blue. The black trim, black numbers, and their black helmet with the little tiger on there. Or the cat. Tiger, never mind. But welcome in, Antonio. Welcome back. Who else popped in? I missed it. What up, Brett? You hear John Elway. And the Bobcats showed up. Welcome in, Bobcat. Kickoff time. There it is. Returning it from the 10. Left right past the 20. 25. Sliding down to 27 is Wooden on the return. He ruined your childhood? Man, oh man. And Trey Ford coming out there. 2 touchdowns on the season through the air. 3 picks. 180 yards on the ground. No big deal. All right. Here we go. Time to keep him in the pocket, make him throw some terrible passes. Do not let him run. Make sure you get a little spy on that guy. Where's that going? Okay. All right. Shotgun, hands it up through the middle, gets past the first line, turns it to about 5, maybe 6. Give him a 6er. 6er on the run by the Roundtree, who's healthy. Roundtree. So 2nd and 4. And the Stampeders all decked out in their reds with the white numbers, white trim, and their traditional red Stampeders helmets with the white stallion, with a white Stampeder. Doubleheader today, people. Doubleheader. Shotgun. Hands it up through the middle. Bang. Gets about 4 yards. Tackle ahead for a first down. Moving the chains. Give him a 5er. Roundtree moving the chains. Move those chains. Hicks, Brown, Hutchings, and Ormalade at the line. Wilson, Lee, Moncrief. The linebackers. Johnson, Alexander, Webb, Grant, and Labras in the secondary. All right, here we go with the 38. 1st and 10. High snap, throwing it up top. And he makes the grab along the sideline. They're saying it's a catch. I don't like it. Lawler with the grab. Lawler, round the outside. Round the outside, round the outside. When am I going to burn that Andrew Luck jersey? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Need a big dono for that one. Stupid Andrew Luck. 1st and 10, hands it off. Roundtree breaks the tackle, gets to the outside past midfield, and turns it into a Niner. Just short of the first down, pushed out of bounds by Johnson. The Denver Outlaws 14, Maryland Whipsnakes 13. Hey-o. Went on a last-second shot before they had to go into overtime. Solid there, lacrosse style. Since 1999, what 42 quarterbacks started what team? Hands it off through the middle on 2nd and 1. I don't understand the question. What team had 42 different starting quarterbacks? Well, that seems like a huge number. I would guess the Browns, but if you're talking about the Broncos, I'm guessing Browns. If I'm understanding that question correctly. All right, so first down for the Tigercats at the 50-yard line of Calgary. Play action fake. He's got time to pass. Come on, close the gap on the run. There goes Ford. And doesn't really slide, but gets about 7. An awkward movement because there's 3 Stampeders there, so I don't know what he was thinking. Burn it. I can't burn it on stream. I could cut it up. What up, Slump? Let's go, Stampeders. We're going Stamps, baby. Stamps, Stamps, Stamps. And Cooley in the building. Runs it through the middle. Bow. Only gets 1. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Roundtree on the carry. Well, let's see where you guys are. Stamps 1. Tigercats 2. Blast it in the chat, people. Stamps 1. Tigercats 2. I am correct. It is the Cleveland Browns. Bam! On fire. I think that's, 42 different starting quarterbacks since 1999. Good stuff there, Brett. Good stuff. We got about a 50-yard field goal attempt from straight ahead for Leggio. The kick is up. It's lined up. Has the distance. Bam. Got him. 3-0 Tigercats. Getting a field goal on their first possession. Like number 32 from Michael. Let's go. I'm not allowed to have a mirror behind you. Just look through my glasses. No. I cannot show the game. Sorry there, Slump. New Kendusville. They will shut me down. I've been doing this little over 3.5 years and no copyright strike yet. So cheers to that. Go, Stamps, go. So we'll put Stamps, little horsies in the chat for when Calgary gets a touchdown, and we'll put Tigers and or Cats for the Tigercats when they score a touchdown. But that is that. Let's see. We're at a commercial. All right, 300 views to start us off. Okay. Stamps for Steve from New Hampshire. Loving it. You want me to burn the jersey on stream? I could take the jersey and cut it up with scissors for that dono, but we'll see. Snowman is back. Back in action. Horsey, horsey, horsies. Go Stamps, go Colts, and go Niners. Is it true there, Snowman, that Pearsall's out for the year? That's why they got Debo back? I thought he was hurt. I knew he was out for the year. I know, like, his rookie season, he missed the whole freaking year because of the whole shooting disaster. But is he going to be out for the whole freaking year? That's a disaster. That's a mess. Welcome in, George. What up, what up, what up? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Doubleheader. Stamps, Ticats now, and Rough Riders and Elks later. Going to be an epic match. That one's going to be great. Vernon Adams, 20 touchdowns on the year, 0 interceptions. And he also has 2 on the ground. Amazing. Hands it up through the middle. Bam, let's go. Mills for about 222 on that run. Bang, first down. Loving it. Do a short of me cutting up the Andrew Luck jersey. I wish I would have did that back in 2019. But yeah, I could do that for a short. Out for the year, that hurts. That definitely hurts, but they got Debo back. All right, the 49-yard line of the Ticats. Hands it off. McAllister following his block up top for a 5-er. 5 on the run. All right, Stamps go down the field, get a touchdown. That is how you strike on back. Yeah, I feel like the Niners are always injured. They're always injured. They're always dealing with something. They always have like 2 or 3 guys injured. 2 or 3 starters injured at any given moment. All right, here we go. 2nd and 4 after the 6-er in the motion. Rushing 6. Adams gets rid of it over the middle. Wide open. Bang! Brooks. Nobody there in the middle of the field. Gone. Touchdown, baby. Easy peasy. The hot route. Wide freaking open. Number 21 through the air. For Vernon Adams. Let's go. 6-3. Horsies in the chat, people. Horsies in the chat. Bam, bam, bam. Wide freaking open. Oh, that was Brissett. Did I say? I said Brooks, so I saw the 7. It was Brissett, my bad, 17. Not Jacoby Brissett. I wore his jersey yesterday. I got so excited because he was so wide open. He's the only one on the screen in the middle of the field. Only one there. Crazy. No Tootsie Roll Pops? No Tootsie Roll Pops. We used that one the other day. Horsies, horsey, horsies. There they are. Brissett. Man, oh man. Ridiculous. What a start. So the Calgary Stampeders hold the Ticats to 3 and easily get a touchdown. They blitz them wide open over the middle. Over the freaking middle. What up, Antonio? What's your bets on this game, wanna be wealthy? Wanna be wealthy. Man, oh man. Let's get the player stats ready for when we go over it at halftime, and anybody asks any questions, we're good to go. 1 for 1, 43 yards and a touchdown to Dejon Brissett. Ticats are playing better than the other day because they got a field goal, Paulie, because they started with a field goal. All right. We got lots of stamps in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. Stamp it up. Tuck the puppy. Yeah. We need New Brand to come in for some trivia on Saturday. Saturday is his day, but hopefully he'll be around for football. I think he works on Saturdays now, New Brand, so not too much trivia anymore. Yes, this game is on CFL Plus, or TSN if you're in Canada. The game later is CBS Sports Network. Oh, they rushed with 8. My bad. They brought the house. And then they left Brissett wide open over the middle. Excuse me. Wide open over the middle. Dallas. Oh, the defender went to do like a 5-yard, block, little nudge, little bump and run. But he fell down, and bam, Brissett wide open. Amazing. The Stamps will take it, returning it from the 19, left to right, past the 30 to the 37. Wooden on the return. Why does CFL Plus always play music on commercials? To get your attention? I don't know. Stamps -5. Should be good. I like it, Wealthy. I like it. Coming to us live from the beach, the Dallas way. I should do a live game for lacrosse. I don't know enough about lacrosse. Shotgun, hands it up through the middle. Roundtree trying to bounce to the outside. Up top, and does. First down, gets a block downfield. Gets about 15 and rolled out of bounds. Bam. Lacrosse, I don't know enough. I don't know much about soccer. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but there's like the one main rule. You can't touch it. Well, two. Can't touch it with your hands or arms. And the offsides. You can't be ahead of the second to last player. But, so soccer's pretty easy. But lacrosse has got to have some other rules I have no clue of. And Weeks is back in action. Runs ahead for a 5-er for the Roundtree. They are pounding the rock with Roundtree. Come on, Stamps. Stuff them. Crazy horsey hats. I know. When I was trying to find a Stamps hat a couple of years ago, I was trying to find the right one. I saw this one. I was like, that's it. That's the winner. That is the hat I'm getting. This is the hats. 7 minutes left in the first. 7-3 Stamps at the 52-yard line of Calgary. Takes the snap forward, slinging it outside, and bounces it to his man. Incomplete, too short to Smith. Oof. He had him on the outside. Under throws it, incomplete. He's got to punt it away. Are they in the huddle? It's 3rd and 5. You're watching the AFLE highlights. Stomp those cats. What up, Goat in? Welcome in. And the Handy. Welcome back, people. Well, they're lining up, but they're going for it on 3rd and 5 at the 52. And they are going for it. They snapped it. And Ford on the run's going to get it through the middle. Oh, come on. Too much pressure around the outside. It just goes up in the middle. That's the problem with the ends taking a wide turn around the outside. First down for the Ticats. No way. No way they went for it. And they got it. Sick. Don't know anything about lacrosse, but you'll tune in for a stream to learn about it. I'd be learning too. I would be learning as well there, Steve. Freaking Trey Ford on the run and sliding to not take a pop. Pop, 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 pop. Birdwatcher slings it deep and out of bounds. Incomplete, going down to Smith. Nothing there, 2nd and 10. Birdwatcher in the building. Make sure you go check out Orioles Birdwatcher for all your Baltimore Orioles needs. Baseball, 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 with a side of baseball, and covering baseball during the playoffs. Playoff baseball. Go subscribe to his channel. Click on his name. Go over there, sub it up, and come right back. Do it. 2nd and 10 for the Ticats. At the 40 deuce in field goal range. Rushing 5, got a couple spies, and they're on the wrong side. And he tries to jump over a player. There's a flag down, fumbles the ball, scooped up by the Stamps. Oh my God, there's a flag down, and he fumbles it, trying to be like a superhero. Returning down the sideline, gets blocked all the way, pushed out of bounds to the 42-yard line of the Ticats. Johnson on the return. If this is a penalty against Hamilton, what a complete disaster. Drifting in and out of consciousness. You're up super late there, Birdwatcher. What was the penalty? Was somebody offsides? And they're going to assert out the chain of possession. They're going to time. They're going to a commercial break. Tell us the penalty, you bozos. Who does this? What league does this? It's like, oh, there's a penalty flag. There was a turnover, but we're not going to let you know until after these messages. What? Ridiculous. Giving out watch time. Hey-oh. It looked like a fumble to me, Bob, because he tried to, Trey Ford tried to jump over a guy, and he stayed standing up, so he's like standing on his shoulders, comes down, and he's like, oh, let me drop the ball as I try to break my fall, because he's like so high up there, because quarterback jumping over people is just not the thing to do over the middle of the field, trying to run for a first down. But hey, what do I know? I mean, quarterbacks, the bozo, what are they doing? What is happening? Who is Daniel Jones throwing the ball to? A bunch of nobodies like you and me there, Weeks. It's not pretty. My goodness, Trey Ford is not the answer. He's good with his legs, but his throws are not good for business there, AM. Not good for business, but welcome back. Welcome on back. Why is there a huge turnover and then they go to commercial? Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Tune in tomorrow to find out. Ridiculous, Michael. Ridiculous. All right, let's see. They're showing the replay. Tries to escape. Yeah, I know. Tell us what the penalty is. Huge hole over the middle. Tries to jump over a guy, grabs his arm, and the ball comes out as he's about to land. Let's see it again. Oh, he landed on his feet and then got ripped out. No penalty flag on the Stampeders ball at the 51. And they're throwing it deep down the sideline and incomplete to Jones. So they come back. Stamps have the ball. They show a replay of the fumble recovered by the Stamps. No mention of the flag. So apparently no flag. So they maximize the time. They come back to the game for them to snap the ball. This is the way of the world with getting as many commercials as they can into the game. But they don't tell us about the game. Circus Football League, the CFL. Man, Godin. 2nd and 10 for the Stampeders. Bonkers. Slings it down low on the screen pass. Spin maneuver by Brooks gets to the 44. But it'll be 3rd and a long 3 for the Stampeders. McManus on the stop. All right, Nakatami out there, 12 for 14 on the year. Close to the left hash, 57-yarder. Bangs it through the right upright. That wasn't 57. That had to be, looks like a 49-yarder. Is that 57? The ball on the 45? No, 53-yarder? Either way, that was a little over 50 yards. They said 57. I think it was a little bit shorter than that. Either way, Nakatami blasts it through. Let's go. Stamps in the chats. 3 on the board. 10-3. Let's see those stamps, people. Stamps in the chat. Horsies in the chats. A 3-fer. Let's go. What up, Noah? The first touchdown by the Stamps, that was Brissett. Brissett had that touchdown, if that's your question. Brissett. 43-yard touchdown reception, wide open over the middle. Thank you, Blue Giants fan and Owens. Yeah. 10-3, baby. You got to get those turnovers to touchdowns, not turnovers to field goals. Touchdowns. That is a kitty. That is not who scored there, Weeks. Britt Dort on the sideline. Wanna be wealthy. Covering the spread, but it's early. Reggie Bush with that goat. Was that Wooden with Reggie Bush? Feel bad for the Ottawa fans. 0-7. Harsh. Rough stuff. Weeks going for the Cats. The Tigers. Alright, fantasy football. There's the link if anybody wants in. From the 40, left to right. Play action fake, dumps it down low. Hits his man, turns the corner, first down for about 16 yards and knocked out of bounds. Litre on the catch and run. What up, Steel Curtain? We got a Steelers fan up in this hoppity boppity. Where am I watching the game? It's on CFL Plus or TSN. Welcome in, Curtin. Welcome in. The defensive coordinator, the defensive coach got fired? Good. He should. I have ESPN, not TSN. Shotgun. Rolling to the right side, Ford turns the corner. It's going to turn into a positive. Turns into a first down and more. Steps out of bounds, I think, just after about 10 yards. Stop this guy. Where's the spies? Stop Trey Ford. Make him throw the ball. Stop the run. Force him to throw, and the Ticats going to crumble. Like it up. Subscribe it up. Appreciate it, people. Thank you so much, Rhino Nation. You guys are the best around. Only gave you the game tracker on CFL Plus. You got to go to where it says watch. And you go down to CFL Plus, not the CFL website. Well, it's CFL website, but... And we got a little TFL by Hutchings. Let's go. Yeah, the CFL Plus, you have to toggle down on that. Don't think you're in the right spot there, Weeks. But maybe you just don't have it. I don't know. All right, at the 33, throwing it deep, down low, overthrown in the direction of the Lawler, about 4 yards too deep. It'll be 3rd and 10, and the Ticats got to go for a field goal. Under a minute to play in the first, peoples. All Ottawa needs to do now is fire the rest of the coaching staff. You're gone. Gone. Everybody gone. Out of here. Gone. All right, field goal attempt from about 41. Legio blasts it on through. Gets the 3 points back. 10-6. Stamps on top. Kitties in the chat. Tigers or kitties in the chat, people. Bam. 10-6 games. That's why you get touchdowns, not field goals. Anybody can get a field goal. Well, not anybody, but most people can get field goals. We want touchdowns. Thank you there, Steve from New Hampshire. Dropping the full-on deets. All right, Stamps start their own 40, going right to left in the shotgun. Adams takes the snap, rolling out to the right after the play action. Dumps it off, chopped ahead for a gain of 7. So that's not too bad. Vaughn out there. Vaughn, the short yardage back, playing the role of a receiver on that play. Thank you, Blue. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy. Thanks for being a monthly member. I give him 8. So 2nd and 2. Go, Adams. Go, Adams. Go. Go, Adams. Go, Adams. Go. 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 I'd like a Vernon Adams jersey, but that's going to be way too much money. And hands it off through the middle. Nowhere to go. I think he loses a yard. It'll be 3rd and 3. What a disaster. Nice stop by the Ticats. And the Stamps have to punt it away. 2 and out. What is that nonsense? As we're at the end of 1. 1 down. 3 to go. Stuffed, and stuffed. Memberships available. I think I have it set up $2 a month, $5 a month, or $10 a month. Showing Some Love is $2 a month. Phoenix level, $5 a month. And Rhino level, which is the highest tier, to be one of the leaders of the Rhino Nation, $10 a month. But you don't have to donate as long as you chat it up, hang out, hit the like button, vote in the poll, spread the good word of the Rhino Nation and the Rhino Rising Rhino. That makes me happy. No clue what that says, Bob. Oh, the short. Yeah, I'll have to do that tonight. I was too lazy today. I was a lazy bear today. I was just being a lazy bear. That's it. I have no excuse. It was just being lazy and I didn't do it. But I do have to figure something out for my short because I have the stand and I put it on the desk to do my shorts, and now I have a different setup and it doesn't work nicely on here. So I gotta figure out something to put it on here to get this as a background. Actually, you know what I gotta do? I have this backdrop that I bought. So the stand and a backdrop. So when I set that up, I could do the shorts in a different area instead of here. That's what I want to do. That I need to set up. I should have did that this morning instead of being lazy. Anyway, yeah. I want to get that set up so I have a different background for the shorts. That's my plan. Too lazy. I was being lazy. I have one more week of vacation, so it is what it is. And then I'm going back to the grind where I'm not going to be stopping. I'm going to be working 75 hours a week, 80 hours a week with teaching and streaming. And then shorts, and then the show with Dr. Delay. Punts it away. Boom. Returning it from the 10. Right to left. Wooden out to the 15 to the 19. And then also, I'll have even less time if I do a Sunday morning show with my buddy Will, which is a possibility. And if I do the Saturday morning show I want to do, the Colorado Classroom, where I cover Broncos, Buffaloes, Avalanche, and Nuggets. The thing about that, though, is that I have to watch so much more sports on top of all the sports I am watching to stay consistent to be able to run a solo show. But I want to find somebody in Colorado to run that show with me. I know in the future, when some of my students graduate and move on, they would join in with me. But I can't have them join in high school. Throws it down low to Roundtree, incomplete, 2nd and 10. Hello, Robert, what's happening? Samora in the building. John here as well. And the DJ to the Gene. Let's go, Stamps. Let's go. If anybody's looking for fantasy football, we still got plenty of spots left. We got 10 of 16. Well, 10 of 32, basically. 10 of 32, a third of the way done. Shotgun, looking. He's got time. Pocket collapsing. Get him! Socks him back at the 8-yard line. Bow! Sit him down. There it is. They got the forward. What up, Alec? Beat the Stamps. That's it, John. I tell it how it is. I was lazy this morning, and I didn't make the short. No excuses. I should have did it. But I got a week left. I don't make excuses. I just give you the reasons, and it's a ridiculous, terrible reason. But I am only human. I was lazy, and I slept in, and was on the couch just doom scrolling. Sad to say. Suckered in. Returning for the 45. Past midfield 50. 45. Go! Oh, McAllister had one guy to beat to the outside. To the 43-yard line of the Ticats. Great field position. Let's get a touchdown. What's going on, Alec? Welcome in. Glad to have you, even if you are going for the Ticats. The teachers have to pay out of the pockets for kids' supplies. Is that true? It depends on the school, DJ. Every school is different across the United States. And probably, I don't know about Canada, probably the same thing around Canada, but it depends on the school. The school that I'm currently at covers all the teachers' supplies that we need, and then they give us a $100 budget to buy whatever for our classroom. So at the beginning of the year, we get $100 to work with. But then there's also a certain budget for the math department that helps us get some more stuff as needed that we get at the end of the year. But, well, if we have money left over, we can go and buy some other things, like calculators or whatnot. But I think the last school I was at for a year in Denver, they had parents and kids bring in a whole bunch of stuff. I guess they gave them a list of things to bring in, pencils to Clorox wipes to whatever. Then parents and kids would bring that in for the community, for the classrooms. They had a little bit of supplies, but it was basically brought in by the community. So then my first school that I was at, I think they supplied most of it. They had a lot of stuff, but not as much as my current school. My current school puts a decent amount of money or budget into making sure we have everything we need. All the little things, from staples to staplers to whiteboard markers to whatever, paper for whatever classroom stuff. Your office supplies, we got tons. But it depends on the school. La 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 la. $100 is $100. Yeah. So, like, if I want something to decorate my room or whatever, I get to use that $100 to whatever I want. Whatever I want. And runs it up the middle for 2. Come on, get this running game going. Mills. Not much there. Yeah. What's up, Greg McMahon? The McMahon. Let's check in on the green side. There he is. Let's go, Greg. Always showing up on the green side. All right. The next game is the game of the weekend, but this one is second best. Throws it up top. Hits his man. Breaks the tackle. Brooks to the 30. Ooh. Should have been tackled about 2 yards short of first down, but bad angle by the defender. Brooks able to get on through. Moving those chains. Yeah, buddy. What up, Angel? Long time no see. It's been months there, Kane. I remember I used to read that as Kanye, but Angel in the building. What's up, Kane? Welcome back. It's been a while. Glad to have you. Go, Adams, go. at the 29 in field goal range on the attack. Swings it up top of the bubble. Oh, almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. What a disaster. Peters almost with that pick. Oof. It'll be 2nd and 10. Scary. Come on, Cats. The Lions win the best game of the week. We're only halfway through. The Riders and Elks probably the best. This one should be the second best. But the Lions with the big win. That was impressive, taking down the Bombers. Drops back to pass. Adams going to run it. Oh, what are you doing? And gets 2 to the 26-ish. And the Stamps have to go for a field goal. Crook on the stop. Got him. Say the same to your employees being late or sick. Just tell me the truth. And you have an issue, I'll let you know. Try to rectify it. Had a guy told me his mother passed away. Yeah, one of my buddies, one good friend of mine, but back when we worked in like a supermarket back then, oh, he shanked that wide right out of the back of the end zone and no points for the Stamps. Makatami missed that one by a mile. My one friend, when we worked together as kids, he must have lost his grandfather like 3 or 4 times. It has been so long, Angel. Yeah, the Elks, the Edmonton Elks, if you will, Grimshaw, definitely a surprise towards the top of the league. Craziness. And in the last second field goal win against the Rough Riders recently. So we got a little rematch of that one. It's going to be awesome tonight. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, when I that's the good thing about my school too. Like they give you mental health days. Like you can use your time for whatever you need, whether you're sick or you're going on vacation or it's a mental health day or what. You put in the time and they pretty much approve it. So it's your time. Use it as you need it. You don't have to be sick to take off your time. And what do we get? I think we get 11 days. 11 days a year. The emergency is they're hungover. Hey-oh. Your team is the GOAT. Say what? This is the GOAT. Elks with Cody Fajardo. The pride of the University of Nevada. The Wolfpack, baby. Use it wisely. Yeah, what I do is we're allowed to get paid out for a certain amount. I forget how many hours we're allowed to. I think 40. I think the last couple of years, they let us get paid out 40 hours. And runs it through the middle for about 2, maybe 3 for the Tigercats. So, and then we're able to get it at full pay, too. So, we are paid out basically a week of time last year and this past year. But they're lowering our cap. We're only allowed to have 200 hours on the books. Otherwise, we lose it. We lose it. Throwing it down low. The diving grab along the sideline. They're saying it's a catch. Gittins. No, I was hoping he was out of bounds, but what a catch. What a grab. What a throw there by Ford. Bam. What up, Ram? Will the Rough Riders win tonight? I don't know. That was a great game, and it's going to be a great game tonight. half the family is pregnant and the other half is what? I don't watch MASH or haven't watched MASH, but I know that was one of the most popular shows of like all time. Gittins, he has that foot down. Yep, that's a catch. What a grab. To the 48-yard line of the Stamps. Ford in the pocket. Throws it up top. Another 10. A nice throw. First down. Gets up and spins that football. Wheatfall for the firsty. Back in the chat for another game. What up, Lewis? Welcome back. Appreciate it. Thanks for chilling with the Rhino Nation. No, we get 11 days, which is 88 hours. So I don't use that time. Little double reverse, flicks it back to Ford and sacked back at the 49. Bang, loses like 12 yards, loving it. Yeah, we get 88 hours. So I as long as each year they keep saying we can pay ourselves out 40 hours, up to 40 hours, I do that because I don't use all my time. So usually I just get paid an extra 40 hours in the summer. But I have to pay out 40 and then I have another 48, which is 6 days. So I have to take 6 days a year. So I'm starting to pick my days so that I don't lose time. Because I can only cap at 200. And at the end of this year, I'll be at 200. After I use the 6 days. Throws it down low, incomplete. And we're halfway through the second quarter. Stamps up 10-6. And the Elks might attempt a long field goal. Yeah, so we're allowed to have 250 right now, but at the end of the year, it's cut down to 200. So they're like forcing me to use my time. Last year, I only took off 3 days. So, yeah, I don't like to take off. If I'm not there teaching, then they have a substitute that it's a loss of a day. I don't want the kids to lose a day. I'm trying to educate them. I don't want them to miss time. But now I have to take 6 days a year. Oh, I don't have to. I could just lose that time. I could just work for free. But yeah, so 6 days I got to use. Assuming that they let us pay us out 40 hours. But anyway, moving on. And now they're going to punt it instead of go for a long field goal. Angling it up top to the 7 on the return, past the 15 out of bounds at the 18-yard line from McAllister. All right. Go Thundercats! That's a great show. I wish I had some of those toys. They were my favorite pajamas back when I was a kid, the Thundercats pajamas that I had. But anyway. The Elks attempt a long field goal. Would be a world record. It wasn't that long. They were on, it would have been like, it's not an extra 10 yards. It would have been like, I don't know, 58? No, they were inside the 50. Might have been like a 56-yarder. Do I think the Tigercats going to win? I hope not, Cash. I want the Stamps. But that's just me. Welcome in, Cash. Cash money in the building. When is the Bigfoot thing? I got to put that down on my schedule. Do I have that? I think I go to May on my calendar here. I think it's the end of April. I got to find my list. I wrote down the 6 days I wanted to take off for, I think I wrote 3 days at least. Was it April 23? Sasquatch Day? I think it's April 23rd. Alright, I wrote it on the calendar, so I gotta add that to my list. I think I only wrote down 3 or 4 days. So I got to go do that. I'll do that at school. I'll go through the calendar like, these are the days I want to take off. College football, baby. I'll be covering a whole bunch of that. You know it, Cash. You're new to the CFL. You bet on the Tigercats. How does this work? Well, you know how betting works. But the Stamps are up 10-6 with the ball at their own 19-yard line. It's football, baby. Very close to NFL. Not super close, but close enough. And gets out to the 26, 7 yards on the reception. Crook stops him right away. Is third down like fourth down? Yes. There's 3 downs, not 4 downs in the CFL. That is one of the main differences. All right, 2nd and 3, throwing it down low, over the head, too far out of bounds in the direction of Philpott, and another 2-and-out for the Stamps. Come on! What is that nonsense? So 3rd and 3, and the Stamps have to punt it away just like that. Just like that. Daniel Berry, you're tardy to the party. What up, Daniel Berry? Aloha. Showing up and showing out. Usually the first one here, Daniel Berry. And punts it away. A line drive kick. How can you watch the game live? Bouncing at the 27 over his head. Scoops over the 17. Wooden going up top. And taken down at the 15-yard line. CFL Plus or TSN. That's the best I can do for you there, Cash. Yeah, that's what I wrote down, Giants fan. College sports. I got plenty of games set up for this year. Some will be a hit, some will be a miss with the amount of people that I'll get in the chat with the illegal streamers out there. But we'll see. Hopefully we can build up a college crowd. What's wrong with the Stamps offense? Sometimes Vernon Adams just throws incompletions. His completion percentage is kind of low. No interceptions, which is huge, but way too many incompletions, which is not huge. Not good. All right, 1st and 10 for the Tigercats. Hands it off. Bounces off his offensive lineman. Turns it into 5 to the 20. That was that Augustine? Didn't look like Roundtree. Was that 27 or 37? Or it was Roundtree. Looked like 27, not 37. Anyways. Baruto. Okay, here we go. Let's stop him. 102 yards rushing for the freaking Tigercats. Throws it up top, and he caught that out of bounds, incomplete. Yeah, it was Augustine. I think it was Augustine on the last carry. They said it was Roundtree. Let's go. What up, AJ? Welcome on in. Good luck to your Tigercats. Obviously, I'm pulling for the Stamps, but all good. Monday, October 12th, Thanksgiving in Canada. I think that's one of the days I took, that I wrote down to take off. October. And punts it away from his own 9. Yeah, that is one of the days I have to take off of work. So I will be covering that this year. And returns it all the way to the 49 of the Tigercats, but the flag is down. I didn't do it the last few years because I didn't want to take off of work and then stream. I know we're allowed to just do that, but it looks like bad form. Looks like it is holding. Sorry. Holding and bring them back. So it's going to be back into Calgary territory.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Most touchdowns without interception. Vernon Adams, 21 touchdowns. Durant, 2013 at 17. Ricky Ray, in 2013 at 17. Before my time of watching the CFL, but impressive nonetheless. Backed up to their own 35. There goes the good field position. Hands it off. Mills. Nowhere to go. Spin maneuver. Gets a yard. Come on. Get that running game going. What up, 23? Welcome in. I am a Battlehawks fan there, Weeks. Battlehawks. The Elks and the Rough Riders. I just want to see a good game like last time, 23. I want the Stamps, so I want them both to lose since they're above the Stamps. So everybody ahead of the Stamps, I want to lose, and I want the Stamps to just keep winning. But I guess I would say I want the Elks because the Riders won it last year, and the Riders fans are pretty arrogant. And dumps it up top, and Jones is going to be a yard short of a first down, but there's flags down. August 24th is open in the morning. I don't know what that means. What do you mean there, Cameron? Welcome in. August 24th is a Monday. I have work. Anyways, they're going to a little commercial break. We got the 3-minute warning already? Man, oh man, my bad, people. We're at the 3-minute warning already. The U.S. Open? Well, it's not on in the mornings. It's on in the afternoons. I mean, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I have time. But I'll write U.S. Open down. But I really can't cover much because football. We got preseason games on Thursday, CFL on Friday, and Saturday, college football on Saturday. What else? Then the following week, the second week, the crazy week for the U.S. Open. I have CFL on Sunday nights. My show to start the NFL on Monday night with Dr. Delay. And I guess Tuesday, Wednesday is open. But then it's college football on Thursday, Canadian football on Friday, college football on Saturday like crazy. And then Sunday, Monday is Canadian football. What up, Kevin? How much time's on the clock? 3-minute warning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't have a favorite team for the UFL? That's fine. They're changing things around. So even if you do have a favorite team, you might have to adjust. Sad to say. Until they lock in a solid 8 or 10 teams. Aviators, Kings, Defenders, Storm, Renegades, Battlehawks. 2 other teams pending for 2027. Come on, Stamps only up by 4 here in the first half, 10-6. The under looking good at the moment. But the last 2 games, that flip-flopped, whichever way you had it. 61 likes, yeah. Like it up, sub it up, people. Help out the channel with 69 votes in the poll. Thanks to the subs. Let's go. All right, 2nd and 4 for the Stamps. Don't know what the penalty was. But they're at their own 41. Oh, it's offsides on Hamilton. 2nd and 4. Interesting. Stallions and Gamblers are out. They are moving. Adams looking, throwing it deep, down low, wobbly duck. And Barnes goes up and makes the grab. Bow! A floater. Oh, man. Not a good pass, not a good play, but it turns into a big-time positive. for Calgary. Yeah. Back in the day, you were a Philadelphia Stars fan. The USFL. Classic. All right, at the 43-yard line of the Ticats. Hands it up through the middle. Gets 4. Mills gets 4. Can't break free. The good old USFL. I do have a USL football. I need an XFL football. And I guess UFL football as well. Dean needs a turnover. Need a stop. Turnover or stop. 2nd and 6. At the 39 in field goal range. We want a touchdown. Make it a 2-score game. Fakes the handoff. Dumps it up top. One-handed grab by McAllister trying to get to the outside. But he only gets 4. And it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Stamps. Go for it. 3rd and 2. Go for it. You're big on the Stars returning. They deserve another run. Can't count that out. KJ Hamler had a workout with the Raiders. He was in the NFL for a couple of years. He was on the Broncos. I forget where else Hamler was. I think it was just the Broncos, maybe? And fakes the handoff, fakes the end around. Adams run it down low, sliding at the 30, gets about 5 yards on the run. Bang, moving the chains. Go Stamps, go. Go horses, go. Panthers got Cam Gill, Defensive Player of the Year in the UFL. Hey-oh. McClendon deserves a chance. A chance. All right, let's get a touchdown. Sam's shotgun. He's got time. Sits in the pocket. Floats it deep. And might have been intercepted in the end zone. I think it was picked off by the Ticats. There's a flag down. Peters with the pick at the moment. If they don't convert on 3rd down, it's a turnover. Yes. Oh, it might be a head hit. Oh, that's going to be roughing the passer. Helmet-to-helmet hit. Oh, man. That's going to negate the huge turnover, the huge interception by Adams. That was a nice grab by Peters. Good coverage. But it looks like it's going to be roughing the passer, the helmet-to-helmet contact. Roughing the passer. Oh, roughing the passer. Bam. Helmet to helmet. Yikes. That would have been his first interception. But Fox, F-O-X, Fox, with the penalty. And the Ticats are not liking it. Definitely not liking it. Bang. Yeah, that's... I mean, he hit him right as he released the ball. But it was a helmet-to-helmet when he crashed into him. Oh, they're challenging. They're challenging, but I think it was helmet-to-helmet. That looks like a technicality. I mean, years ago, 80s, 90s, that definitely wouldn't have been called. That would have been nothing. Would have been nothing. That's why they have the helmet to run into each other. That's what it looks like, helmet to helmet. Let me see, slow motion. Yeah, it's helmet to helmet. That's it's not much of a helmet to helmet, but it seems like a technicality. Can't go high, can't go low. And you really can't go high at all, because if the quarterback moves his head down, or even anybody moves their head down, you get helmet to helmet, but can't hit the quarterback in the helmet. But let's see if they uphold this one. We'll hear from the Zebra. Rule on the field stands. It is a penalty. Even if it is accidental contact, it's still helmet to helmet, even if it is an accident. That is, unfortunately, the rules. They would call that in the NFL too. But it looks like just a tap, but that's rough. That is not much, but it is the rules. All right, $1.39. They have it at 1st and 10 to 15. Hands it off to the 10. 5 to the outside. End zone. McAllister. Bang. Touchdown, baby. Capitalizing on that one. Boom. Stamps in the chats. 16 to 6. Bam, bam, bam. That is huge. Touchdown for the Stampeders there, Brandon. Bombers defense sucks. Oh, it was pitiful. Pitiful there, Dan. Pitiful. Man, oh man. They take one play to capitalize off of that personal foul. And extra points up and good. It's 17 to 6. Stamps up by 11. Bam. Thanks for the subs, people. Just keep subbing. I'm hoping to get to, it's kind of a high hopes, but 8,500 tonight. Between this game and the next game, we'll need 67 more subscribers. I don't know. If I got roughly 30 and 30, we'll close, but we'll see. Usually we get most of the subs in the fourth quarter. But I was hoping to get to 8,500 tonight, because if I get to 8,500 tonight, then there's a chance in the next month I can get to 9,000 subs before the NFL starts on September 9th. So, maybe. What up, Cindy? Go, Stamps, go! Go, Calgary, go! 17-6, Stamps on top, trying to get to 500. With Vernon Adams throwing touchdowns and no interceptions, these Stamps can move on up. I like it. McAllister with the quickness. Yeah, it wasn't working with Mills. They switch up to McAllister around the outside. Bow, it gets it. He's got that extra quickness. And the Tigercats bump into each other at the 10. But no muffing, no fumble, and they return it out to the 22-yard line. Mitchell on that return. Tigercats, Steve McAllister. Mock Mahan with the Stampies. All right. 75 votes on the poll. Let's go. $1.25 on the clock. Hamilton at their own double deuce. What up, King? Runs it through the middle for 13. Right up the guts. Augustine on the carry. Salter was able to run the ball. He's not much of a passer. He actually had a receiving touchdown on the little Philly special. And tons of rushing yards, but they're going to have to see if he can pass the ball to really be successful. But not bad of a start for Salter. Hello. Cindy with the shout-outs. Let's go. Shout-out, Cindy. Hello, welcome in, first-timer. Shotgun pressure. Throws it up top. Hit as he throws it. The ball's loose, scooped up by the Stamps, just in case this is backwards. And over to the end zone for a touchdown at the moment. That might have been backwards. That could have been a fumble. I got to see that again. But Wilson scoops that up and takes it for a touchdown.
I'm sorry, Wilson. Wilson, I'm sorry.
That looked like that. they're reviewing this, but I thought the arm was going forward, and it was an incomplete pass. We got to see. What's my day job, Dean? I go back to work in a little over a week, August 10th. High school math teacher. Oh, that might be a fumble. That, on the second look, that looks like a fumble gets hit, and then the ball is spiraling like this. Bang. Who the heck is out there? That wasn't Trey Ford. That's Frost. The ex-Battlehawk, Frost. Number 18. Oh, man, of course. I remember when he came in for the Battlehawks, his first play, his first throw was a pick six. It's a touchdown! It stands for the Stamps! Fumble, recovery, touchdown, Calgary, 23-6. Boom, boom, boom. Frosty going down. What up, Mats? Horsies in the chat. I'm going to say it goes over there, Matt. And the extra point is good. Oh, baby. Just like that, it goes from 10-6 to 24-6. Lovely. Love it, love it, love it. Let's go, King. I'm thinking the over there, Matt. They had a shootout last time. So, top-notch stuff. Thanks to the subs. We got another one. Tigercats in big trouble for sure. For show. Yeah. Thanks to the Horsies. Go, Owens, go. "47 seconds left for the Tigercats to try to get some more points on the board. Wanna be wealthy. Your partner said under. I like the over more often than not in the CFL. But I don't watch a game for the over-under. I watch a game for who the heck wins. So I never really understood the whole point of the over-under. Points scored in any sport. But anyways, I guess it's just something to bet on. And the return out to the 44-yard line, but it really has no impact in the game whatsoever. At all. I mean, I get betting on players scoring touchdowns or yardage, but like total points, I don't know. That's just a little weird to me. Harrison Frost, 8 for 12. This is back in 2024. Man, oh man. Frost is out there. Again. What a plumber. Welcome in. I'm loving it so far. Because go, Stamps, go. Frost throwing it up top. Off the hands. Incomplete. Too high for Lawler. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Can I look into something? Looking at the last game, I would say it's over. The way that they played back and forth, scoring points. But I don't want to recommend what you ought to do. I mean, look it up. Look at their last. Look at both teams' scores per game. Pressure, Frost breaking free, running it down low, gets the first down past midfield to the 54-yard line of the Stamps. Getting just enough for a first down. Man, oh man. What happened to Trey? I don't know. I don't know if they it didn't look like he got hurt there, Bulk, but they put in Frost. I guess with Trey Ford not able to pass the ball too well, they might have just took him out. They did that a couple weeks ago with Dolagala, too. They put in him. I think they're just scrapping him because he's just not the guy. Maybe that fumble, too. Maybe got hurt on that play. I don't know. They didn't tell me anything. I didn't hear anything. Could have been injured when he tried to jump over a player, or they're just like, nope, we're done. We don't want no Trey Ford. Thanks for the subs, people. Appreciate those subs. Why would they sit Ford? He's not doing well. What up, Long? Welcome in, Long. Aloha. Go Edmonton tonight. I will be covering that later as well. Elks and Riders. That is the game of the weekend. Should be a freaking doozy. Ford is inconsistent. That's been his case since he was on the Elks. Good with his legs, streaky with his arm. He's got a cannon for an arm, just, yeah. Inconsistent. But Frost, I'm a Battlehawks fan. I watched him this past season, and he was definitely up and down with his consistency. He can throw some touchdowns and throw some terrible picks. They didn't tell me anything. You think I would have the inside track there, Steve? They didn't let me know. Wait. Nope, they didn't tell me anything. Ford is the best chance, just bad coaching. He's probably got the most potential. But who's the better quarterback right now? It could be Frost. Your first car was a Ford, and it was consistently breaking. That's the only thing consistent about Ford. Oh, Paulie. Why is this commercial break going so long? What's happening? This seems like an extra long commercial break. Dolgal and Frost are garbage. Please stay tuned. Something's going on. Did they go to halftime? What's the issue? I didn't even see them go to the halftime. Did they get a kneel down or something that I didn't see? Did they go to a commercial break and then they just go to halftime? What did I miss? It's like I didn't even see it. I guess they just ran out the clock. What is happening? This is so freaking weird. The CFL is it's just bonkers. Bonkers, I tell you. Anyway, that's just nonsense. They ran a play and then it just went to this weekly fantasy thing and it's just like, please stay tuned. We went to halftime. Okay, it's halftime. Yeah, but they didn't even let me know. It just turned off. It's CFL Plus is hilarious. Anyway, that's funny. That is funny. Okay. Anyways, let's go through the stats. And that's the other thing. We don't get the TSN side, so I don't get the talking heads out there. Well, now they're going to the halftime show. They're going back to the stream now. But we'll go over the stats right now. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right. So Vernon Adams almost threw his first interception today, but it was overturned due to the roughing the passer. But not too bad. Only 10 attempts so far. Here we go. 106 yards and 1 touchdown. They're trying to get the running game going, but it's not really working. 5 for 27, bad news. 5.4 is all right. It seems like Mills is getting stuffed nonstop. But that huge touchdown run by McAllister, pretty solid. Around the outside, that was big time for the Stamps to get a little separation, go by 11. Then that scoop and score on Frost was phenomenal. Brissett with that 1 touchdown, 1 catch, 43 yards, wide open over the middle on that blitz. That was amazing. Otherwise, Adams spreading it around to everybody. Nobody really taking over. 1 for 26 for Barnes. Brooks 2 for 18. Even Vaughn, their short yardage quarterback, had a reception for 8 yards. Philpott not doing anything. Nowhere near his brother, who had almost 200 yards last night. But 1 catch for 7 for Jalen. Come on, Philpott. Get something going. Sack-wise, Hutchings with the sack. Nice, nice, nice. Lee's got 2. Utah. Lee, give me 2. 2 sacks for him. Crushing it. And I think the one of them was the strip sack fumble, I believe. The forced fumble. Return for a touchdown. Lee causing that touchdown. Beautiful. McAtammy missed a field goal. That was wide right. That was ugly. Doesn't even get a rouge on that bad boy. But not overly impressive for the Stampeders offense, I must say. But they're doing enough because the Ticats are bad. Wait a second. It's a 15-point lead. Did they miss a... What did I miss? Yeah, they must have got a field goal at the end. They didn't show the field goal. I feel like I'm going crazy, but they didn't show that field goal. Am I in my mind? What? Leggio smasher was a 50-yard field goal? They did not show that. Am I the only one? I might be losing my mind. What up, Troy? Thanks for the donation. Appreciate that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Stay hydrated, people. Yep, I'm going to go get more water in the middle. Reload for the second half. VA looking great. He's looking good. I wouldn't say great, but he's having a great season. Today he's just good. All right, let's see here. Trey Ford, 4 for 10. Baruto, 58 yards. And they benched him for Frost. 1 for 3 in that fumble loss for a touchdown. But see, the main thing for Ford is what he's able to do on the ground that Frost can do a little bit, but nowhere near the level of Trey Ford. 4 for 52. But Harrison did have that 11-yard run. 6 likes to 70. Yeah, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go. Monsters, 14-14 against the Firebirds. Is that lacrosse? I don't know what that is. Roundtree, 7 for 43. That's solid. 6.3 yards a carry. Augustine's got 6 yards carry, 18. Dorgala with a 2-yard run. Gittins, yeah, they're spreading the ball out. Not many receptions there by any of these receivers. Gittins, Litre, Smith, and Lawler. So if the Ticats want to win, Frost is going to have to develop a relationship and a connection with Lawler. 1 for 11 is a mess. This guy is always a threat to have over 100 yards receiving. But 3 targets, 1 catch. Smith has 4 targets and 1 catch because that is the Trey Ford way. The permafrost must be interfering with the camera footage. I didn't see the field goal. Ooh, ouch. 110 degrees out there in Phoenix. I was wondering why it was such a long break, and then they went to halftime. They didn't show the field goal and then the halftime break. I don't know what happened on my end with CFL Plus, but that was a little silly. Unless I just lost time and I'm losing my mind, but it's 24-9. I thought it was 24-6, and yeah, they must have got that field goal at the end. 86 in Cleveland. Where's Vince? Vince out there in Cleveland as well. He'll probably be here. But that's not too bad. Yeah, I'm 88 out here in Colorado. We fall 1 for 10. Yeah, not much passing. No sacks for the Ticats defense. No interceptions, but Peters almost had 1. And Leggio is the star of the Ticats right now, hitting all 3 of his field goals. Ridiculous. What the heck? There we go. Or your childhood friend resides in Phoenix. He's burning up out there. Burning up. Steel Curtain's back. Is there a comeback coming? If Frost turns into a superstar, turns into Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Tom Brady. Or we can go Warren Moon or Doug Flutie, perhaps. But yeah. Hamilton's going to get hammered. Hammered. All right, let me go fill up my water for the second half. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I am not putting the screen up. We'll just leave it like this. Be back. Un momento, peoples. All right, we back. What up, Ricky? Welcome, welcome, welcome. The coach should be canned for that nonsense. Watch the game on your phone. All good there, Long. Man, oh man. The over 60.5. I don't think it was that high, Paulie. I don't think so. I don't think so, but welcome on in. Glad to have you back in action. All right. They got some interesting suits out there. I like it. One guy's got a bow tie and this like olive green blazer, but I like the other guy's checkered, was a blue and brown suit. While that guy's just rocking a t-shirt. Getting outclassed by all these announcers with their microphones. And then that other guy's got just a regular suit. Then the lady on the side. Basic. Come on, you gotta wear stuff to stand out, people. Stand out. As I say while I'm wearing a Colts jersey. Just a plain old Colts jersey. You guys want me to wear some crazy colors and some bow ties and some flashy colors? Alright, anybody up for fantasy football? Drop the link. Fantasy football. There it is. We need a few more teams for the first league. Fantasy football for NFL on ESPN. Fantasy football on ESPN for the NFL. King of Pop did not make the list, sadly. I only had so many spots. The spot that I wanted to add that didn't make the list was Funko Pop. The King of Pop. What about the Queen of Pop? King or Queen of Pop could have made the list. But they did not. Sorry there, Paulie. I could only do so much. Only do so much. Alright, so we're approaching 1,100 views on the horizontal side, about 400 on the vertical. Alright. It'd be nice if we get to 3,000 views each stream, if not more. 3,000 is a nice little number. But the biggest stream was the Rough Riders and the Elks game. That got 6,500 views. That was nice. That was a good run. That was a good game. Exciting. We had a ton of bettors and a whole bunch of people coming into that fourth quarter of that amazing game. Hopefully we get that again tonight. CFL football, baby. Yeah, they got their own fantasy. Draft now. What do you mean draft? It's the CFL. It's not a draft. It's like you just do a weekly lineup. What are you going to draft? We got 9 teams, bruh. You need more teams. If you got 12 teams, then we could do a cool 6-team league in fantasy. That would be awesome. Even 10 teams, you could do a 5-team league in fantasy. Even though 12 would be better with 6. Even matchup. And you could actually get a head-to-head with 12 teams in the Canadian Football League for fantasy. But 9, you really can't do anything with it. I hate the week-to-week fantasy. I'm not a fan whatsoever. Not much of a fan. I still got so much more to do. I should have did it today, but like I said, the Rhino was lazy. Time of possession, almost 18.5 minutes for the Tigercats, 11.5 for the Stamps. 2 turnovers, which is the big difference in this game for the Tigercats. Calgary has 10 points off those turnovers, and they're up 24-9 as they're chugging a Roundtree on the sideline. Next man up mentality. Oh, Trey Man's down. And maybe he's hurt. I don't know. But Frost is in. Monsters 14. Firebirds 20. Hey-oh. Just don't make mistakes. That's all. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do, Roundtree, don't make mistakes. Who wants it more? That's the question. No, who's the better team? Everybody wants it. Very rarely comes down to who wants it more. They both want it a lot. That degree is minimal. Oh, fumble! And it's knocked out of bounds. The Stamps don't get it. I think it's going to be Ticats' ball. No way! What a play by Hamilton on the bad kickoff, and it takes a Tigercat bounce, and he jumps up and knocks it out of bounds to get the ball. No way. What a start on the kickoff. Oh, no, it didn't bounce off the ground. It went through, and it goes through the breadbasket. Unreal. On the short kick. What a disaster. Then Talbot jumps up, knocks out of bounds, and the Ticats with the ball. The fumble was on. It wasn't one of the kickoff guys. It was one of the blockers trying to receive that. I don't know which guy it was. I think it was 47. Throws it to the outside, and Lawler for 9. There you go. Man, oh man. Frosty taking on over. Redonkulous. Third quarter starts now. So 2nd and inches at the 25-yard line. Sneaks it ahead. First down. Moving the chains. And Dolagala was out there for the run. Gets another 2. Firebirds on top of the Monsters. Cooley wants the Ticats. Let's see if they can get that little turnover to a touchdown. Oh, so they just showed what happened. They didn't show that before. They called the roughing the pass at 15 yards, and then they got a field goal before they went to halftime. Throws it up top to the end zone. Lawler can't make the play along the sideline in the end zone. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. So I didn't see the roughing the passer. I didn't see the 15 yards, and I didn't see the field goal. They didn't show it. Thanks a lot. So that's how the Ticats got the 3 to end the first half. You would have been here 10 minutes late. You had to do a lot of stuff to get your phone working. All good there, Ricky. We are here, and you are here now. Don't let them get a touchdown. 2nd and 10 at the 24. Get them, stop them. They're adding points. Throwing it to the end zone. And Lawler makes the play. Diving in the end zone on the coverage. How did he make that catch? It's a touchdown for the Ticats. Wow. 24-15. Ticats in the chat. Let's go. Farost throws it up there, and Lawler makes the play. Told you got to get that guy involved, man. You throw it up there, he makes the plays. Bam. Goes on his back bow. Makes the play. What a touchdown. Unbelievable. Yeah, believable. Turnovers to touchdowns. That's what you got to do. Lawler with the tutty. Bam. 2 minutes in. 6 points on the board for Hamilton. Snap, hold, extra points. Is good. 24-16. And it's down to an 8-point game, peoples. Down to an 8-point game. Man, drop that in there. He might have bobbled that a little, but they're giving him a touchdown anyway. It's already too late. What are they doing? That's a terrible way to start the third quarter. They had the ball, fumbled, and then a few plays later, touchdown Ticats. Brutal. Brutal. Colts and Stamps. Ye to the ha. Colts, Stamps. Who else do I root for? The Seminoles, Florida State Seminoles in college. The Battlehawks for the UFL. Am I missing any? The Nordic Storm, they're 7-1. The Ravens are 8-0 in the European Football Alliance. And I think they play each other next week. No, not next week. 2 weeks. Coming up soon. Rematch. After the Ravens came back in the fourth quarter in the last few minutes to win that game. Storm had that one. But the Storm are home, and hopefully they take down the Ravens and go back to the top of the division. Top of the league, rather. Special teams blunder. Big time there, wannabe. Big time. All right. Back from commercial break. They're showing the moonshot of a kick. They're saying moonshot. Boom. Kicks it high to the 35 and right through. Fail. Fail for the Stamps. But it's okay. They're still up by 8. Fluke of a turnover, but hey, those things happen. And they happen quite often. Returning from the 9-0 left to right. McAllister to the 30, to the 42. Sneaking on through. All right, decent field position starts. Man, oh man. All right, come on, Adams. Lead him down the field, score a touchdown. Just like that. Bow, bow, bow. All you got to do. Get it to Philpott. He'll do the rest. All right, shotgun. Here we go. Like it up, sub it up. That's right, Ricky. Appreciate that. Takes the snap. He's got time to pass. Sits in the pocket. Dumps it off of the middle for 4. Jones on the catch. Gobbled up right away. It'd be nice to see the Stamps go down. Yeah, go down the field and score a touchdown. Right, Plummer? Right, Plummer? Gotta bounce back with a touchdown. Well, at least a field goal. Get it back to a 2-score game. All right, at the 46er, Adams thrown it deep. Overthrown. Where is he going? He had Brissett open and a horrendous pass. Stubble field on the coverage. He might have hit him. Lose big. What up, Sandro? Wine and beer. And gambling it up. You know it, Sandro. Good stuff. Good luck. Enjoy. And it's a 2-and-out by the Stamps. Horrendous start to the third quarter. And punts it away to the 21, out to the 30. And that is about it. Mitchell on the return. So a turnover, then a 2-and-out to start the first 2 possessions, if you will, for the Stampeders. Frost checking his little wristband, hopping out there, but they're going to a commercial break. All right. I think the over is going to be in pretty good shape with the Tigercats scoring pretty quickly in the beginning of the third. What is going on? They are crumbling, Wealthy. Crumbling. You lost the 2,000 on the over yesterday for the Montreal game. Oof. That's not good. Firebirds 27-14 got a touchdown. 2K. Oof. Montreal. We have those garbage time touchdowns at the end to add it on. That was a little ridiculous. Little bit ridiculous there. All right, so the Stampeders defense has to step up because the offense, special teams, down and out to start this third. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit, people. I need to get some autographed footballs for the CFL. That I don't have. Are they showing Trey Ford out there? Are they saying it was injury? Let me see. Ford. it's just a bad pass. It's got to be inefficiency. They're showing Troy Ford. Did he hurt his ankle there? That was a bad pass. It's just got to be because he's not playing well. It's got to be. I'm your good luck charm. Hopefully. Play action fake. Throws it up top. Hits his man for 4 on the grab is Smith. So 2nd and 6er. Am I saying incomplete? Stamps making it seem like that was incomplete. Yeah, that was incomplete. So 2nd and 10. Hey-oh. All right. Go Tigercats, go. We got a bunch of Tigercats fans up in here. All right, all right. It's going to be under 58, says Sauer. What up, Sauer? On the vertical front. Takes the snap. Frost. Screen pass up top. Breaks the tackle. Gotta make that tackle. Gets the first down, 15 yards to the 45. What are you doing? Gotta make that play. Gittins Jr. moving the chains. Redonkulous. It's just a little dump off to the side and breaks the tackle, gets first down. It's that simple. You have a signed Bo Levi Mitchell ball. Nice. How much do I think that's worth? I don't know. 200? Maybe? Fumble! The snap is too high over his head. Roundtree gets it back to the 31. Oh, touchdown at the 33. What a blunder. That could have been way worse if the Stamps get that bouncing ball. What up, Terrence? Welcome back. It's a Frosty Friday. Man, that would have been a sweet turnover to get right back in this. Well, not right back in it, but back in this quarter, if you will. Because this is a Tigercats quarter here in the third. What's wrong with the Stamps? Not a good start to the second half. All right, 2nd and 23. Hands it off through the middle. Nowhere to go. Roundtree back to the line of scrimmage. And the Tigercats will punt it away. Pete Rozelle, yes. I don't remember much about him, but I remember Pete Rozelle. Frosty Friday. Rocking the number 18 jersey. Whew. All right. The Tigercats will be punting from their own 24. Foomp. Line drive kick. Returning from the 29. Out to the 35. McAllister breaks the tackle. And wrapped up at the 40. Got him around the leg. All right, all right, all right. Adams Jr. coming out there. VA. Let's go, VA. Let's get some action from the back section. Body moving, body moving. Who's going to get the touchdown for the Stamps? I want Philpott to do something. But I feel like... maybe Brooks. Anyway. Anybody would be nice. Anybody would be nice. Let's see if they bring out Mills there to pound the rock. Still try to open up the running game. The Rhino man. Yeah, yeah. What years was he the commissioner? Because Rozelle, Tagliabue, and Roger Goodell. Was Rozelle in the early 80s and then Tagliabue and then to Goodell? I don't know any other commissioners. Those are the only guys I know. Don't know. I don't know how many commissioners the NFL's had since the beginning of the NFL, but those are the 3 guys from my lifetime that I know of. Unless there was somebody when I was a kid, but I don't remember. I don't remember. And they're showing that Brissett touchdown from the beginning wide open. Let's get another one of those. Yeah, the Ticats really haven't been blitzing much since that one. Good, blitz him again. And then slice and dice him. Slicey and dicey. What up, Brian? Mitch in the building. Stamps at the 50. They're at their own 40-yard line, the Stamps. Slings it down low and bow. Brissett only gets 2. Yikes. Not much there. Yep. I got this out, I think, 2 years ago. My Stampeders hat there, Brian. Brian Mitchell. The Redskin and Eagle returner. Special teams guy. Third down back. Is there another team? I know Skins and Eagles. Might have been somewhere else as well. Roselle, yeah, that's when I was a kid, so I don't know much about him because I was born in 82. 60 to 89, wow. Pump fake, pressure, and sacked, and down he goes, and the Stamps have to punt it away again. This third quarter sucks for them. Suck. And another 2 and outs for the Stamps. Brutal. Is this game going over 64? Not the way the Stamps are playing in this third quarter offensively. Fly, Eagles, fly. Hey-oh. That was totally 90s, the Brian Mitchell. And the Stamps punted away from their own 26. And returning it from the 13 past the 20, Wooden. Bam, there's a flag down. At the 19, oh, we just heard a F-bomb from the field. Get a fundraiser so I get a hot line to the official booth. That'd be nice there, Steve. That'd be nice. 60-89. Made the NFL prosper under his guidance. Took on over. Yeah. So then when was Tagliabue? 89 till... I don't know. When did Roger Goodell take over? 06? I'm just guessing. It's a random guess. The Birmingham Stallions, no more, honk. No more. They are moving on over. They are gone. Same thing with Dallas. I oversaw the AFL-NFL merger, created the Super Bowl, and launched Monday Night Football. Many good things by Roselle. And that's where they probably started the takeover from the CFL, because they shot through the roof in once they started things in the late 60s there. Man, oh man. Happy Heritage Holiday Weekend, Terrence. Hey-o. Firebirds up 34-20. Yeah, we're up to 88 degrees out here in Colorado. 88. Not liking it. Where are the Gamblers and Stallions moving to? We don't know yet. We just know that they are gone, and we're getting 2 new teams in 2027 there, Angel. All right. And they're starting their own 6 after the penalty. Throws it up top. It's his man to the 29. First down. Nice play. Nice. Gets it to Smith. Nice throw there by Frost and a first down. Yeah, the attendance for them was the worst in the UFL. Nobody was going to Houston or Dallas. No, not Houston, Dallas. The Stallions didn't have a high crowd either, but yeah, Dallas and Houston, they were pretty low. Under 10,000 a game. Can't have that. Gotta have at least 10,000. Play action fake. Frost has time. Going deep up top. And good coverage to Lawler. Can't make the grab. Incomplete. Looks like it bounced off the chest, but it's good coverage. Caldwell, 2006 was his last year. Did I get that right? No way I got it right. 2006 was Tagliabue's last year. I was trying to guesstimate when that was. Way too long ago. Tardy to the party, but Ryan has arrived. The Ticats working their way back there, Kevin, and I don't like it. Tampa Bay Bandits moved to Memphis and called themselves the Showboats, and they're done too. Charles about to pass at their own 29, throws it up top, hits his man, but he's 2 yards short of a first down. Smith again to be 3rd and 2. They might go for it a little bit long. And the Ticats are going to punt it away. There we go. Colorado is cool. Go Broncos and Avalanche with a side of Nuggets and Buffaloes. The Rockies, not so much. 70 likes, let's go. 30 more to a hundo. 30 more likes. Punts it away. Boom. Returning from the 21 left to right to the 25. McAllister stutters out to the 32. Grabbed his jersey from behind. McAllister's the former Las Vegas Raider. I don't remember him on the Raiders. Don't remember him on the Raiders there. Is that Danger? Oh, Misguided. Is that Misguided Angel? There it is. Misguided Danger. Misguided. Thanks for showing up on the vertical side. I don't remember McAllister. But I didn't watch that many Raiders games. Only a couple, I think. And runs in the middle and stuffed. Of course it is. They cannot get their offense rolling. The running game rolling. (24-16) Stamps on top. A little under 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Stamps have done nothing offensively. It's terrible. You want a touchdown for the Stamps? That would be nice. That would be nice. Slings it up top of the screen pass. Mills gets out to the 40. Thought he was going to get that first down. It'll be 3rd and 2. Come on. Nonsense, I tell you. Nonsense. McManus on the stop. You want it. You need it. I thought he had that first down, but McManus coming through. 2 yards short of a first down. Misguided Angel. Yep, no, I know. I saw it. Took me a second to read it. All right, it was with the Raiders once he left Hamilton. All right. The more you know. Appreciate that, Misguided. And the Stamps have to punt it away again. Another 2 and outs. The third quarter disaster for the Stamps. Cooley loving it. Time count violation. What are you doing?
What have I done?
There's a guy doing a challenge on Instagram of eating a lemon until every CFL team wins a game. And he's a Red Blacks fan. That is not good. Ridiculous, Lewis. And punts it away. Short punt to the 31, out to the 40. Bang! Runs into his own guy. Drops like a sack of marbles. To the 41. Woodens hurts. Blasted right into his own guy and went down. Hamilton money line looking good. Good luck there, real life. Good luck. Why don't they kick it for a field goal? They were in their own zone. They were in their own territory there, Goon. How do I use the split screen? I have Restream. I pay for that service. But otherwise, you can use OBS. I don't use OBS, but a lot of streamers use that. I need to learn the ways of the OBS. And Wooden's being helped up. Still sitting down. No points at all is insane. Nobody wants to eat those lemons. I agree. I agree. All right, Wooden's able to jog off the field. All right, Stam's still up by 8 here in the third quarter, but not looking good at all. Not freaking good. All right. All right. Back in action. Here we go. Frost in the shotgun. Takes the snap high, but he gets it. Play action fake. Pressure. Avoids the pressure on the run through the middle. Throwing it deep. Got a man. And hits him. Wheatfall. As the Stamps try to steal it away. I don't think they got it, but a huge play by the Ticats. That is still the Ticats' ball. He wasn't able to rip it away from Wheatfall, and they both have it, so it goes to the Ticats. What is freaking happening? Man, oh man. What a throw on the run by Frost. What channel is this game on? CFL Plus or TSN there, Hudson? Wheatfall wide open. Wide open, a little bit underthrown. Grant almost rips that away. Actually, Grant almost had that. It almost seemed like Grant had that more than Wheatfall, but they both had it, therefore it goes to the offense. At the 20-yard line, looking to score on the Stamps. Pressure, bang, gets hit. The ball comes out, but that one's incomplete. That one, the arm was going forward. Nice hit there by Hicks. 2nd and 10 for the Ticats. Go, Cats, go. Rhino. What up, Turkey? Is Moose playing for the Stamps? I don't know all the nicknames. Got to be more specific. Who's the Moose? Throws it too high over the middle on the slant. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Smith. Nothing there. Who is the Moose? I don't know the nicknames. My bad there, Misguided. Don't know who you're talking about. Jacob says over 54.5. It was looking good. They're at 40 right now. You need over 2 touchdowns. I don't know how good that's looking there, Gonzalez. But a field goal attempt by Leggio. 3 for 3 today. Made it 35-41 to 50. Close to the left hash. Field goal's up. And 28-yarder is good. Makes it 24-19. The Ticats are down by 5. Bam. Bam. 8.5 spread for the Horsies is trash. It seemed like they were going to run away with it. But then the second half started. They're like, we're good. We're not going to do anything. Oh, Alfred? I haven't seen Alfred. Alfred is... Yeah, I didn't see him at all. Where is Alfred? Because he got dropped last week. Throws it over the middle, almost intercepted, incomplete. So, of course, McManus with the play. And we're headed to the fourth quarter. Stamps need to start doing something. Whole nother quarter there, Jacob. Yep. Yep, definitely did not see Alfred today. Nothing. Thanks to the subs, people. Let's go. Keep on subbing it up. Hit that notification bell. We're almost at 100 votes as well. Good stuff. The Tigercats working their way back there, Kevin, and I don't like it. McManus quarterback. There's a McMahon. McMahon on the Bears. That's probably who you're thinking of. Jim McMahon. Super Bowl winner for the 1985 Bears. With that 85 Bears defense. Damian Alfred or Alfred? I thought it was Alfred. The kick returner, right? Oh, Danny McManus? Oh, for the CFL? Yeah, before my time. I don't know the full-on history of the CFL. That's, I don't have much of. NFL, yes. CFL, 4 years. Sad to say. TSN panels in Edmonton. I'll show you going to be at the game there, Chomos. Nice. Oh, the 70s and 80s. When did McManus play there, Misguided? Let us know. 15 likes to 90. Let's get it. Totally different Stamps offense in the third quarter there, Wannabe. It's a mess. Only up by a fiver. Danny McManus. Yep, I don't know anything about the Danny McManus. Can't help you there. Legendary CFL player from the 90s and 2000s. Oh, so it wasn't 70s and 80s. So after the Warren Moon and Faludi days, McManus. Shotgun, here we go. Pump fake. Adams throwing it deep over the middle. Bang, hits his man. First down, baby. Let's go, Brissett. Finally. Thought it was going to be another 2 and outs, but hopefully we get things going now. Go, Stamps, go. 79% for the Horsies. Oh, you have season tickets. I didn't know you had season tickets for the Elks. Since 2022, that's pretty sweet. Epic. And hands it off to Mills to the outside. Nowhere to go, and he loses 2. TFL. Brutal. The Rider's going to come out on top, says Kevin. It should be a back and forth battle again. Should be a fun game tonight. Elks or Riders? I guess I'm going to go and pull for the Elks. I guess. Doesn't matter to me too much. All right, here we go with the 41. 2nd and 12. Throws it up top to Mills. Nobody there, loses and gets back to the line of scrimmage. What is going on? So they're going to have about a 50-yard field goal. What play was that? Oh, McManus won the 99 Grey Cup over the Stampeders. Was the last time Hamilton won the Grey Cup. 99, nice. The Stamps are better than this. You would think so. But hopefully they get the 3 points back, because back up by 8 is solid. Not great, but it's solid enough. And the field goal from the right hash. It's lined up, and it has the distance. Wow, there we go. Makatami blasted through. 27-19. Back up by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Let's go. You're riding with the Elks tonight. The Eskimos. the formerly known as the Eskimos. You've experienced a 22-game losing streak. Harsh. And you were at every game they won since 2023. Pretty nice there, Turkey. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good, good, good. All right. Let's see. All right, 15 on the vertical front and 500 views. We got 130 chilling on the horizontal side and 1,400 views. BEA, beautiful. Quiet on the green sides and the purple side. Go Stamps, go. Back in action, back up a comfortable 8-point lead. Comfortable. I'm not happy with it, but up by a touchdown and 2-point conversion. It's basically like almost like a 2-score game, if you will. Almost. Long commercial break, people. All right, let's see where everybody is in the chat. Stamps 1, Tigercats 2. Let's blast in the chat, see who you guys are going for. Stamps 1, Tigercats 2. Finally, the Stamps did something, Angel. It was a great first half for them. But like I said, they weren't playing. It's not like they were outplaying the Tigercats so much. That scoop and score really set the game apart on that strip sack fumble. Well, not strip sack, but sack fumble return for a touchdown. All right, so the Tigercats at their own 40 going left to right, sets them in motion, takes a snap, hands it off, Roundtree to the outside, and gets 6 to the 46-yard line. Stamps. Go, Stamps, go. Biggest game of Commonwealth was 2018 Grey Cup. Can't stand the Elks and the Rough Riders. Good stuff, Angel. Let's have them both lose. If only. If only. All right. 134 yards on the ground for the Tigercats. Hands it off, gobbled up, a Sierra Red, bang! Loses 2, that's what I'm talking about. Punt it away, Tigercats. Punt it away. Good defense there, solid. Maybe next possession there, Steel Curtain. This possession is done. It's 3rd and 6 for the Tigercats. Definitely looks like 3rd and 7. He lost the yard on that handoff. Think the Elks going to win? This would be huge for the Elks if they could beat the Riders twice. That would be a sweet start to the season for sure. Here in week 9. Bouncy into the end zone. And doesn't go out of bounds. And McAllister's got to go grab it for the Rouge. No. So now it's down to 7. The 1-pointer on the board makes me feel less comfortable now. Come on. Man, that's actually a pretty good Rouge. Pretty good. 8 was nice. 7 is just a 1-score game. You need 240 before this game ends. Putting it all on the Stamps. Go, Stamps, go. 1-pointers in the CFL? Yes, there is. They adjusted it. But 1-pointer it is there. Who is that? Roids? What up, Roids? Throws in the middle, first down. And into Tigercats territory. Let's go, Brooks. Vernon Adams got hit and little slight limp. But he's able to jog it off. Nice. First down, Brooks. 1-pointers, yeah. Missed field goals that they don't return out of the end zone, or kickoffs or punts that go into the end zone without going out of bounds. The kicking team gets 1 point. All good there, 4. Or is that Mel? What up, Mel? And hands it off. Nothing. They cannot get Mills going. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Vernon Adams is still jogging around with a little bit of a limp. You win $6K if the Tigercats win. Sorry there, Roids. I don't want you to win, but I'm sorry. But if they do, big win for you. That's a lot of dimp. A lot of money. Thanks for chilling there, Mel. Appreciate you popping in. Thanks for hanging out. Adams dumps it off down low. Gets in Mills. First down to the 40. 35, 30 down the side and out of bounds at the 28. Let's go. Stamps on the attack. Yeah, buddy. I always cheer you up when you watch the streams. Appreciate that, Goon. Don't know what I do, but I just try to call the game and have a good time and have some fun while we watch some football together. Now it's over. Not yet, but it could be. Not yet. But we shall see. We need more points. Oh, Love on the sideline for the Stampeders. The backup to Adams. Getting his arm ready. Throws it up top. Incomplete. Bad pass there to Barnes. Yikes. Ticats have no defense. Thanks for the subs, people. Let's go. Just keep subbing. Just keep subbing. Stamps in the chat. When they score a touchdown, it's Stamps time. Only need 10 more points there, Sour. 10 more points. 2 more touchdowns. We got 8:45 left in regulation time. And Josh about to pass. He's got time. Adams steps ahead, throws over the middle. Gets it to the 22 on the check down to Brissett for 5. So, it's 3rd and 5. Well, field goal makes a 2-score game, so that's not too bad. Won't be too bad. Need a fumble or an interception. Well, it's going to be field goal time. I should watch games where they beat Ottawa. If you win the next 2 games, then you might be thinking, Grey Cup. I like it. I like it. And the field goal is smashed on through, about a 30-yard field goal, and bow. 30-20. Stamps in the chat, people. Stamps in the chats. Horsies in the chats. No fumble there, Alec. No fumble. You got Philpott for 25. What up, Scream? It's not good for Philpott. I believe he only has 1 reception for not much. Philpott has 1 for 7. Not looking good for him. Brissett's got 4 for 81, the touchdown, so that is good for the Stamps, but Philpott not doing much of anything today. You ready for the Stamps? That's what I'm talking about, Chomas. There's the Stamps. Let's go. Misguided. Do it. Of course they have a chance. 10 points. It's only a 2-score game with plenty of time left. Plenty of time left in the CFL. Plummer wants the Elks to go down today. There's always a chance. Always. Horsey's got to beat the Kitties. I hope you're right there, Turkey. Hope you're right. It's the battle for 500. The winner gets the 500 after today. After the game. Man, oh man. Commercial break. 7 minutes of doom. All good. All right. Adams should be good, should be fine. Frost out there for the Tigercats at the 40, going left to right. And pump fake, throwing it deep down low. Ooh, too far out of bounds and complete in the direction of Lawler. Defender had position, but too high and out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10. E to the high. Let's go, Stamps. Cha, 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 cha. That's right, Cody. Let's get it. Get it, get it, get it. We will be covering the Rough Riders and the Elks game after this. There's an hour gap for you guys to have a little dinner break before we get started. Throwing it down low, out of bounds, knocked away, incomplete. Trying to get to Mitchell. Johnson on the coverage, 2 and out for the Ticats. Defense stepping up. Let's go. Tyson Philpott could be the league MVP, the MOP, most outstanding player, but they'll probably give it to Davis Alexander. That's fair there, Jason. That is definitely fair. 12-man offense or defense? Yes. 12 on 12 for Canadian football. 11 on 11 for NFL and UFL and college. Returning for the 15, right to left. And tripped up past the 30 to the 31 by McAllister. If the Stamps can win today, they're going to probably make the playoffs. The Bombers are in a tailspin. They're taking a commercial break. 6:44 left in the 4th. Yeah, baby. Go Stamps go, people. Go Stamps go. We got over 100 votes in the poll. Yeah. Let's see what has the lead. Steel Curtain says, good game, good game, good game. Not yet. Not yet. If the Ticats got to hold the Stamps to a field goal, because then it would just be a 2-touchdown game. What is the best kind of pop? Soda. Music. The Ring Pop with only 3% and Pop-Tart at 8%. So soda dominating the poll. It's not even close. It's a runaway. It's a runaway. $80 likes. We need 20 more to get to the hundo mark. Both your favorite teams are winning there, Cody. Who are your favorite teams? Hopefully it's Stamps 1. I don't know the other. Are the Stamps going to the playoffs? We're in week 9 of 21. So, possibly. Hopefully, probably. But we're not even close. We're not even halfway through the season. Week 9 of 21. But this would be a big win for the Stamps going back to 500. Well, going up to 500 at 4-4 if they can hold on to win this game. Oh, the best pop is popcorn. That would have been a good one. That would have been a good one. I did not think of the popped corn. The Stamps and the baseball, the Blue Jays. All right. The Blue Jays, Toronto. All right, Adams all day to pass, throwing it deep down low. Broken up, incomplete, dangerous pass in the direction of Jones. It'll be 2nd and 10. Stamps won the playoffs last year. They don't need to go again. You bite your tongue there, Alec. You bite your tongue. Welcome in James on the vertical side. Anybody interested in fantasy football? Fantasy football. There it is. I'll put the link in the chats. Fantasy football, 16 teams. Pump fake. Adams, nowhere to go. Going to the right side, throws it up top. Hits his man, 1st down. And works his way out to the 53. Brissett coming through. Well done there by Vernon Adams. Bow. Nice. Snap, crackle, and pop. The Rice Krispies. Bam. You're going to go to the store? I'll be here for a little while longer. Then I get an hour break. Got to eat some food. And takes the snap. Adams sits in the pocket, throws it down low to Brissett again. And gets about 5-ish to the 50. The angry Canadian showing up on the vertical side. Just coming off a 70-hour work week. I remember my first part-time job. Hey-oh! I'm on vacation till August 10th. That is a big work week there, Canadian. Just trying to get you angry. Did it work? Welcome in, man. Throws up top. Man-to-man coverage. Underthrown, but adjusted the ball. Brooks with a catch. Brooks with the first down. Here comes the Stamps. Stupid. Stop that nonsense. Nonsense. Ticats getting chippy out there. Get chippy. Now I want some chips. Thanks a lot, Alec. Thanks a lot. Where's Sticks? We need Sticks. Hopefully Sticks comes back for the NFL. It's been a couple months since we've seen Sticks make an appearance. Where is he? At the 24-yard line, delayed handoff. Mills for 9 to the 15. Go, Mills, go. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Make them pay, Mills. Make them pay. You just need 1 touchdown or 2 field goals. Hopefully the Snaps get a touchdown right here. Right here, Jacob. Easy money. What's going on? Good to see you chilling on the vertical side. The sneak ahead gets the first down to the 13-yard line. Go, Stamps, go. As we're approaching the 3-minute warning. A touchdown makes this a 3-score game, and it's night-night for the Ticats. Been a while for Sticks. I know. Popping chips. Nom, 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 nom. Was that a timeout for the Stamps? Or timeout for the Ticats? Consecutive pass attempts without interception. 356 for Alexander from July 25 to July 26. Adams at 295 from October 25 to the present. So he's still going. Dedrick Mills, baby. Slow start, but let's finish him off. Bow. Shotgun, hands it off. Mills, spin maneuver, breaks the tackle. Grinding ahead. Turns it from 5 to about 9 on the run. Go, Mills, go. Keep those legs moving. Game's over now. Not yet. Not yet. Not until the Stamps are safely in the end zone. Long 70-hour week. And we are at the 3-minute warning. There it is. You're on your way to the Commonwealth. Let's go. Elks. Chop, 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 chop. Enjoy the game there, Turkey. Enjoy the game. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yeah, usually I wear my Stampeders hoodie, but I'm looking at it. I'm not wearing it. It's too hot out. 88 degrees. No, thank you. All right, people, hit that like and subscribe button. Join the Rhino Nation. What up, Capital on the vertical side? Yes, I will be doing that at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. I will start that stream up a little bit after this. I will redirect you over there. But I don't start the vertical side, which you're on, until when it starts. But I do start the horizontal side early on YouTube. Danny McManus, related to today's McManus, the kicker? You took over 58.5. Are you cooked there, Benz? What do we got right now? It's 50. Yeah, if the Stamps score a touchdown, then you would need a Tigercats garbage time touchdown. It seems like you're cooked, but they crushed it last night and hit the over with garbage time touchdowns, so there's a chance. But it's not a good one. I don't like it. McManus. Oh, let's end the poll. Soda wins by a mile. Oh, wow. How much do you love the CFL? 0-4. And the sneak through the middle. Touchdown Vaughn with a super spike. Bam. Unbelievable. Let's go. Touchdown Stamps. Horsies in the chats. Penalty on the defense. All good. Bam, bam, bam. It's pretty much over now. 36-20. Man, oh man. Let me see, did I end the other poll? Yeah, 31% says eh. But then 28% says a 10 all the way. So it's pretty evenly split with the range of CFL lovers out there. And the extra point is good, 37-20. We gotta see what the flag is, though. Good stuff there, Capital. You got the Stamps and money line. If you got that, you're in good shape. Oh, Sauer's got under 60.5. Yeah, it's 57. That should be good. I don't think there's going to be any more points after that. But hey, the Tigercats could go and get a garbage time touchdown. Who knows? There is a chance of garbage time touchdowns. They do happen. That is a possibility. Dre, what up, Dre? Should you cash out? I don't know. Let it ride. I don't know. I like to let it ride. But I am not much of a gambler. So, I don't know. All he needs is a field goal. Yeah. But you're down 17. I know you need a field goal. Still need 2 touchdowns, so... The Stamps' next game is Thursday at Toronto. I'll be covering that bad boy, too. 4 likes to 85. Almost there, Ricky. Thank you. Let it ride. Let it rock, gang. Let's go, Jacob. All right, Stamps kicking it off. Here we go. Bang. And 2 yards deep into the end zone. We're turning it out to the 13-yard line. Smith on that return. You need a field goal? Not looking good. I'm going to get a lot of gamblers in here the next couple months. Why is that, Capital? We do get some to mix on in. But we cover the CFL, we cover some college, a bunch of college, and a lot of NFL. A lot. All the Colts games, primetime games, overseas games. And then either the Broncos or the AFC South games after the Colts. Frost stepping up in the pocket and runs for gain of 2. Gobbled up and smothered. Wealthy needs over 60. Well, 60 and over. Not good. Game's over. You want him to hit his bet? But half the people go over, half the people go under. So which ones do you want to win the bet? Josh back to pass, looking over the bet. Intercepted, might be a big 6. And takes it to the house. A garbage time pick 6. The Frost way. Unbelievable. 43-20. Oh, that's the Frost I know. Harrison Frost, a pick 6. Unbelievable. What are you doing? Was that Moncrief with the pick 6? And Horsey's in the chat, people. There's your touchdown. There's your over. And the extra point's good. It's 44-20. There it is. Moncrief with the pick 6. Oh, Frost, what are you doing? See, I told you, those things could happen. Cashing it, Capital for the win. Bam. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Throws it right to him. He just goes, boom, jumps up, makes the grab, takes it to the house. Unbelievable. Go Stamps, go. Definitely got that over. Win that money, people. Hopefully you won some good money. The third turnover of the day. Ticats. 17 points off the turnovers for the Stamps. 7 for the Ticats. Boom, 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 boom. The Capital called it. We will be covering the Riders and the Elks in a little while. In a little over an hour. I will send you to that game and get that started soon. And the return by Mitchell out to about the 37. Ship Frost back to the Battlehawks. Get him out of here. Out of here. Quarterback play in the CFL is atrocious. Yeah, and then there are a couple. The top guys as well are injured. Bo Levi Mitchell, Nathan Rourke. Was it Chad Kelly missed all last year? But yeah, 2 of their main guys are out. But now it's like Vernon Adams and Davis Alexander dominating. Shotgun, fakes a handoff, rolling out to the right. Frosty sliding. I think he's out of bounds. But they're saying it's a catch. I thought that his foot was out of bounds when he was sliding there by Smith. Yeah, it looks like he's out of bounds. But they're calling that a catch. They should review that, and it should be incomplete. But I don't... Are they not reviewing that? Looked, I guess maybe in slow motion he was in. But they hand it off in the middle, and Roundtree takes it for 9. Buying a lucky rabbit's foot. But you might want to consider how lucky it was for the Rabbits. Not very lucky at all. Vernon Adams killing it the last few weeks. Still no interceptions on the season. Gotta love it. Anybody want to handicap on the next game? Let the Capital know. Good stuff there, Capital. Good stuff. Win that money. Gambling's a roller coaster. That's why I stay away. It's too intense. They give him a first down. They run it ahead through the middle for another 13 to first down. As we're under 2 minutes to play. Yeah, I like the over for the CFL all the time. Because this is what happens. In the fourth quarter, they just keep scoring. Especially at the end. They're just like touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Simple as that. What up, 187? 44-20 it is. Stamps on top. They're about to go to 500. This will bring the Stamps to 4-4, dropping the Ticats to 3-5. Cashed out the 200 left. 190 there, Benz. Throws it up top, almost intercepted. Trying to get it to Smith. Incomplete. Dangerous pass. Dangerous. They just score and score and score. The overs are the way to go. And you might as well go with like anytime touchdowns for these guys because they love the touchdowns. Never cash out, says Jacob. Let it ride. And drops back the pass. Pressure. And Frost sacked back at the 40-yard line. Bow. I can't see the timestamp there. Can't see it there. 187. Oh, I guess I could see it on this side. I do have that timestamp, but I don't know what that means. The more you watch sports, the more you understand. All right, so 3rd and 15 for the Ticats, $1:15 on the clock. Stamps going to 4-4, baby. Go, Stamps, go. Thank you there, Goat in. Oh, yeah, Goat in. Throwing it down low at the 35 and out of bounds at the 31. Womp, womp, womp. Turnover on downs. And now the Stamps just got to run out the clock. Game over, baby. Game over. 44-20 victory by the Stamps. Got 'em. Yeah. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe button before you guys run away. Like I said, I will be covering the night game in an hour. It is pretty much game, set, match. The Stamps dominating the 4th. They were terrible in the 3rd quarter, but they dominate the 4th. As Choquette comes out there. Choquette for about 3 or 4, and the flag is down. Score and score and score. This is what I want to do. Come on, we got to get the 2,000 views. We're at about 1,900 on the views. So close, yet so far. $18 for 25, 252 yards passing for Adams and a touchdown. Still keeping that goose egg on the interceptions on the board. Love it. Paulie, easy. Easy, Paulie. Easy. Yes, Choquette. It's the way it is, Paulie. The way it is. 2 fouls. Personal foul. And on number 19 on Vaughn on the Stamps, and then number 0 on the Ticats. Vaughn. Flippin' Vaughn. Go, Stamps, go. Dropping a 44 piece on the Ticats. All right, they're showing the replay. Yeah, they got Love out there for the Stampeders, giving the handoffs at quarterback. Game's over. No need to be all chippy. Second and 20 for the Stamps. It doesn't matter. It's 56 seconds on the clock. Stamps got them. Got them where they want them. In the standings, baby. Not a football-friendly name. That'll happen. That'll happen. Thanks to the subs. We need one more sub to get to 84-40. Let's go. Run the clock out. It's coming there, Scott. Go, Stamps, go. Runs it up the middle for a gain of 4. The Stamps are getting the dub. That's the way it is. They just took him out because they're just running out the clock there, Bo. Yeah, it's nothing to worry about. Stamps got the win. They're just bringing it to the sideline. That's all. Nothing to worry about. Adams is going to be fine. 50 seconds on the clock. 3rd and 13 for the Stamps. They'll have to punt it away. Boom. Punts it away. Short kick to the 40, to the 45 on the return there by Mitchell. Breaks the tackle, spin maneuver again, and takes it to the 52 with 27 seconds on the clock. Thanks to the subs. Yeah. 84-40. We are 60 subs away from 8,500. Darn, thought I was going to get 8,500 this weekend. Unless we get the huge blow up and blow out for the night game, a huge showing. I'm not going to get the goal this weekend. All good. 10K on Canada. What? Misguided. Yep, I saw you on the vertical side before. Appreciate that for your Canadian football knowledge, because I've only got 4 years of this. But let's go Stamps. And hands it off through the middle. And we got to probably have one more play. And we're donezo. Roundtree on the run for 4. Shout out to Misguided for subbing up. Thank you. Awesome. Welcome to the Rhino Nation. Hope the Tigercats enjoyed the stomping. So many viewers. I guess you meet some YouTube algorithm. It was an okay showing. Wasn't a crazy game. We should get more for the game in a little while. Play action. No, he does hand it off through the middle. Roundtree for about 9. And that will do it. It is donezo. Down goes the Tigercats. Stamps go up to 4-4. Tigercats down to 3-5. 44-20. Victory for Calgary. Stamps in the chat, people. Yeah, baby. Three for 3 so far this week. Win that money, Troy. Win that money. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling, Rhino Nation. We will be back in a little while for the Riders and the Elks. Yeehaw. Just won a hundo with the over 60 and 17 points in the 4th. That's solid there, Alex. Win that money. Beautiful. There's the Stamps. Loving it. Appreciate you guys. I will be back in roughly an hour. I'm going to start my one stream in probably 15 minutes. So, thanks for the likes, thanks for the subs. You guys are the best around. The next game is not on CFL Plus. It is on CBS Sports Network out here by me. So, CBS Sports Network. I'll redirect you there now to my chats. To the stream, but I'll start it in 15 or so minutes, people. But thank you. I will see you very, very soon for the 4th and final game of the CFL weekend. You guys are the best around. Let me see. Let me refresh the CBS Sports Network side, because it's supposed to be on there. Who do I have in the night game? I'm leaning towards the Elks there, Max. Peace out, Misguided. Catch you soon. Yep. Yeah, so CBS Sports Network. Alright. I'll redirect you there, but starting soon. I'm going to get make some dinner. So, see you guys in a little while. Stamps with the dub. I like it. Alright, people. I shall see you in an hour-ish.